In this video, I will be covering the world's happiest little ball of fur. We'll go over its habitat, evolutionary adaptations, what it likes to snack on, what snacks on it, and how little adorable quokka babies are born. Finally, we'll go over how humans have impacted the quokka population and efforts being made on their behalf. Enjoy the video. Quokkas make their home in the southwesternmost corner of Australia, along the mainland and a small cluster of islands. Quokkas' primary location and the place they were discovered is named Rottnest. They were first discovered by Dutch explorer Willem de Vlaming during the 17th century. He believed the quokkas were some sort of giant rat and named the island Rottnest or Rat's Nest. Quokkas live among diverse environments such as scrublands, open woodlands, wetlands, forests, and swamps. They do prefer specific habitats. Their chosen location must have access to a water source, with preference towards areas burnt in the last 10 years as new vegetation growth tends to be present. They also prefer marsh areas that receive 1,000 milliliters of water a year. Notably, quokkas do not create or live in shelters, instead they sleep under shrubs and bushes. Quokkas survive in their habitat through a variety of adaptations. Quokkas have light brown fur. This allows them to blend in with the environment around them. They can survive without water for months, pulling minimal moisture from their food to sustain themselves, and when food is scarce, they can use the fat stored in their tails to sustain themselves. Quokkas regulate their body temperature by seeking shade and using evaporative cooling. These guys aren't only cute but survival machines. Quokkas sustain themselves on a herbivorous diet. They consume a variety of things from berries to grasses to leaves, and succulents. Notably, quokkas show a preference towards succulents and young vegetation. Quokkas have a two-stomach system or ruminant stomach that allows them to digest tough plant matter. They do this by swallowing their food whole and then regurgitating it as cud, which they can chew to redigest and extract more nutrients from. Quokkas are able to extract moisture from their food and can climb trees to access food. On the mainland, quokkas fall prey to birds of prey, foxes, cats, dingoes, dogs, and wild pigs. Too bad their cuteness can't save them from a hungry animal. On Rottnest, however, the quokka is a lucky little guy, with no natural predators. Quokkas are crafty little buggers, adapted to handle predators. They are naturally nocturnal and primarily operate at night, with colored night vision that allows them to see incredibly well. Quokkas build tunnels, paths, and these act as escape routes in times of need. Quokkas are also quite fast little fur missiles, able to hop up to 20 miles per hour if needed. Their final, albeit morbid technique, is to abandon a baby joey, if a mother, to use as a decoy against predators. In the world of quokka dating, it's all about what the lady wants. Male quokkas compete against each other to establish dominance. If he gets lucky, Ms. Quokka will groom him to show her interest in mating. If a female isn't interested, she'll simply run away from the quokka, a major blow to the ego. Quokkas are quite the baby-producing machines. Quokkas reach sexual maturity quickly at only 18 months. Talk about starting young. They are able to produce 2 joeys a year, totaling 17 in a lifetime. Birth is an incredibly fast process, requiring only 27 days for birth. They have what's called a promiscuous mating system. This means females will have 1 to 3 partners, and males 4 to 5 partners. Nelly Furtado would be proud. Their most notable biological adaptation is embryonic diaphase. The mother will mate immediately after the birth of her joey. Sorry about that, kid. Mom will maintain a secondary embryo in a suspended state for around 5 months. If the first joey survives through the embryo's suspension period, it will dissolve. If the joey dies, the embryo will implant and develop into another joey. Finally, their greatest reproduction strategy is also their greatest predator evasion technique. The mother will abandon a joey to survive, allowing her to live on and create more joeys. Not all is smiles in the quokka world. A large part of their struggles and current vulnerable status is due to human impact. Climate change, and the heat changes brought with it, are a primary source of death for quokkas. Constant land development and disasters like bushfires have pushed them from their homes to small isolated corners of Australia and Rottnest. Human projects prevent these areas from being repopulated, resulting in population fragmentation and gene pool reductions. Direct human interaction has also proven harmful, through improper feeding, vehicle collisions, and human abuse. Much of this happening on Rottnest where they should be safe from harm. Thankfully, efforts are being made to remedy this damage and heal their population habitat. These efforts include population surveys, revegetation of lost habitat, health monitoring, and population sustainability practices. This is only some of the effort being made, and all stands as vast improvement, and steps in the right direction. We simply need to keep moving forward to ensure these smiley guys will be here for decades to come. Thank you.